Alright, this is Advanced Math Lesson 38C, and this section has to do with overall average rate. And we already, we've been using our distance equals rate times time formula for years now, and this statement implies two other statements. If the distance is equal to the rate times the time, then that means we can calculate the rate by taking the distance we travel, divide it by the time that we travel. Or we can calculate our time if we take the distance and divide it by the rate. All three of those statements are true. They're all three based on this same concept right here. Now, the problem is, or the situation here is, that it's hard to travel the same rate constantly. There's a change. So let's look at the example 7 of this lesson, where it says Frank and Judy drove for 100 miles at 50 miles per hour, and then they drove 180 miles at 60 miles per hour. What is Frank and Judy's overall average rate for the whole trip? So let's look at a picture here. They started out, they drove this far at one rate, and then they drove this far at a second rate. And I believe it was 100 miles that they drove at 50 miles per hour, which from our formula over here, our pattern, we know that if I take my distance and divide it by my rate, I get my time. So this time was 2 hours. And then the second part of their trip, they went 180 miles at 60 miles per hour. So again, if I take my distance of 180, divide it by my rate of 60, I get my time, which was 3 hours. So overall rate is not 50 plus 60 divided by 2. Overall rate is the overall distance divided by the overall time. In this case, they went a total of 280 miles, and they went a total, that was their distance, and a total time of 5 hours. So they've got 280 miles divided by 5 hours, so they've got 56 miles per hour. So they went an overall rate of 56 miles per hour. So remember on this one, to get our overall rate or our overall time, either one, but our overall rate, we've got to have the overall distance divided by the overall time. Here's another example, example 8, that you can look at. And I think that covers it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.